Hey guys, this video is about the day we went to Principia College to play a match, and without further ado, let's get into it. The day before, I went to the session in the morning to go for a little workout. Didn't want to go anything too heavy because we had a match the next day. I also didn't want to skip a workout because I'm still working on being fitter and being stronger to play when it really matters, which is when we play conference matches. So I just went and did some lighter stuff, nothing too heavy, but also something that's gonna keep my body going and help me get a little fitter for conference season. I also hit in the morning with Ryan, our team captain. That was my only practice for the day because I was packed with lots of stuff to do in terms of schoolwork. So that was the only hit of the day because we didn't have that many courts for practice later on in the day for the whole team. So we were able to find a time where we could book a court and just hit earlier, which was really good. I wasn't feeling the ball particularly well that day. You can see me shanking a forehand. I was also feeling a little bit tired, didn't get enough sleep the night before because I was doing work, working on a lab report, working on a project. It was kind of tough, that hit today, but I knew I wouldn't be able to go to practice later on, so that kind of made me feel a little bad, but at the same time there wasn't much I could do. But overall I did get a really good preparation for my match. It was 1 hour workout, 1 hour of hitting, and even though I wasn't hitting the ball the best, I was volleying well that day, which was something I was wanting to work on because especially in doubles, if you haven't seen the video from the day we played at Wabash, I wasn't aggressive enough the net. So Saturday we had to wake up really early because the women were playing at 11 and it was a 3-hour drive to Principia, so we had to wake up early.
You gotta get a flick of the sunset or sunrise. It's a beautiful morning. Here to play some tennis for the Fighting Engineers.
How's it going, doubles partner?
I'm cold, tired, and it's finals week, but we're gonna catch a dub. That's all I gotta say.
This man is not joking when he says he's got the content. Yeah. Dude, I'm vlogging this man.
Not including my meal plan.
It was a really long drive, and when we got there, the place was just something else.
This is a lie. Whoa.
It was in the middle of nowhere and a really strange place, but we also thought it was really nice and pretty cool and also pretty in general. Hey, Coach Ryan, how does it feel?
I don't know what to say, man.
How's the food, Grant?
Bien.
Hey, Jonathan, what do you have to say about the whole disaster with the sandwiches, man?
You know, at the end of the day, dogs gotta eat. If a dog can't eat what he's gotta eat, how's he supposed to be a dog? You know what I mean? But, you know, the real dogs grind through troubles, so that's what we're gonna do.
I don't know what you mean, man.
I know you know what I mean.
After the women were done playing their match, we started at around 2 or 3. I don't remember exactly what time we started, but we warmed up. I was not feeling my ground strokes well at all. The courts were really fast. It was so hard to time the ball. So I was really curious to see how that was going to carry on to the match. That day I was playing 3 doubles with Jonathan, and I definitely did a much better job of being aggressive at the net. And even though the guys we played against were not playing very well, they were missing lots of ground strokes, and they were double faulting all the time, I was a lot more aggressive at the net, and I was really crowd the net at most points and put away some good shots, which made me really proud of myself, because I improved from one weekend to the other. At the same time, the level of opponents were not nearly as good, so there's that as well. You have to take that into consideration. But I was just happy to be feeling like I was playing better, even though it's hard to compare. But then for singles, for some reason, I did not feel good. I was feeling very nervous when I stepped into the court. I do not have footage for that, unfortunately, because my match was the only one that was not recorded. They had 4 courts there, but only 3 cameras. I walked in the match feeling very nervous. I lost the first set very fast in like 20 or 30 minutes, 6-1. And then the assistant coach, he comes at the changeover, and I tell him I'm not losing this match, which was very bold of me to assume that I wasn't going to lose a match that I had just lost the first set 6-1 very fast. But at the same time, I did really believe that I was going to win the match, because I felt like I could play a lot better than I did at the first set, because I was feeling really nervous. The second set, I was way more loosened up, and I think I found a good balance between not being too aggressive but also not being too passive, taking my chances when I needed to, taking risks when I needed to, but also just being way more consistent and missing way less than in the first set that I was feeling really nervous. And so I went on to play a 10-pointer, super tiebreaker. I was down 5-1 on the changeover. I talked to my coach. I was like, I got this. This is mine. I'm not losing this match. Which was, again, really bold of me to think that I was not going to lose it. Because I was having a really hard time returning that guy's serve, and he was already 2 mini breaks up. So it was really bold of me again to assume that I was going to win the match, but I really did believe that I was capable of doing it. So then he served at 5-1. I did not return his serve because the courts were so fast. And at 6-1, I played this very long rally that you're going to see right now. And as soon as I was done with that rally, I knew I was going to win the match, because the guy was just exhausted. I went to my towel for a few seconds. I stepped on to serve again at 6-2, and he was still like... So even though my lungs were about to explode after that rally, because it was really long and really exhausting, I was able to recover a lot faster than the guy. And so that's what I did throughout the remainder of the tiebreaker, just make every single ball until he had a match point at 9-8. He served a really weak second serve, and I attacked it, and I was able to finish the point with 3 forehands, which was, again, bold of me to do that, because I was playing really passively on the tiebreak, not going for too much on my shots. And then when I match point down, I completely changed what I'm doing, what made me go from 6-1 down to 9-8 down, which clearly worked well. So I changed that match point down, but it did work on that point, and then I ended up winning it 11-9, because the guys simply would not be able to keep up with me physically. And this just shows that all the work I've been doing in the weight room and is really paying off, because I was able to use that to actually win a singles match, which was really, really cool. And I felt really, really proud of myself for actually, because I've actually been putting a lot of work into that every single day, just going to the gym and working on my fitness. Hey, what's the review on the day? Like, what's the takeaway?
Took a fat dub in doubles, like I said we would. 8-1 pretty handily. Singles, Renato let the dog out, so that's my doubles partner, so I'm gonna take that as a singles dub for me too. And yeah, it's a little cold out here, but hey, winners don't get cold.
Winners don't get cold.
Winners don't get cold.
Let's go. Hey, this guy also took a fat dub
I did.
in a tiebreaker.
That's right.
That's crazy.
He let the dog out.
Who let the dogs out? This guy Renato's a dog.
Yeah, I'm
This guy, true dog. Doubles champion, 8-1.
Let's go. I'm the one in charge of making you fast, fit, and
That's
strong.
right. That's all you. That's all you. That's all you.
And you're the one in charge of me being fit as well, because we push each other to the limit.
That's right. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Let's go. All right, I'm happy, man. So there you have it. I definitely played a lot worse in singles than I did against Wabash and Milliken the weekend before, but I played better at doubles, and I was also able to mentally and physically grind out a win that made me very proud of myself. So it was a very good day, and I was also happy to be there, happy to be with friends, and I had a really good day. So I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel so you can see more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.